I've learned something important over the years. Out there in the wildest places on Earth, when the pressure is on, when things get uncertain, it's not the strongest or the fastest who survive, it's the ones who prepared. Back in civilization, it's no different. When the news hits, what's the first thing you see? People in a flat panic. They're grabbing for the same things: bags of rice, tins of beans, mountains of pasta. It's a mad dash, a frenzy. And within hours those shelves are stripped bare. The very things everyone thinks they need are the first to disappear, leaving most people with nothing. That's a losing game. The real strategy isn't to join the crowd, it's to have been ready long before the crowd even knew there was a problem. It's about building a secret stockpile, a hidden larder of foods that most people walk right past in the supermarket. I'm talking about foods that last for years, even decades. Foods packed with energy to keep you going when you're pushed to your limit. Foods that actually taste good because morale is a critical survival tool. These are the things that will keep you and your family strong and resilient when everything else is falling apart. So, forget the chaos. Forget the empty shelves. Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain on my own personal strategy. I'm going to show you the 10 foods I keep hidden away in my own long-term storage. These aren't your typical prepper items. They're smarter, more versatile, and often completely overlooked. We're going to go through them one by one, nice and slow. I'll explain exactly why each one is a powerhouse and how to store it for the long haul. This is about being ready, not scared. Let's get started. First on my list is something truly remarkable, a gift from nature that's as close to immortal as food gets: pure, unadulterated honey. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are thousands of years old and still perfectly edible. Think about that. When stored correctly in a sealed jar away from direct sunlight and extreme temperatures, it simply does not spoil. It might crystallize, turning solid, but a gentle warming in a pot of water will bring it right back to its liquid state, good as new. It's the ultimate forever food. But its longevity is only half the story. Honey is a powerhouse of immediate energy. It's made of simple sugars that your body can absorb almost instantly. When you're exhausted, when your energy levels have completely bottomed out, a single spoonful of honey can be the jolt you need to keep moving, to think clearly, to perform that one last critical task. It's nature's energy gel. And it tastes a hell of a lot better than anything you'll find in a plastic packet. This is fast fuel for survival situations. Beyond energy, honey has incredible medicinal properties. For centuries, it's been used as a natural antiseptic for dressing wounds. It has antibacterial qualities that can help prevent infection on cuts, scrapes, and even minor burns. In a situation where access to modern medicine might be limited, having something in your stockpile that is both a food and a first aid supply is an incredible advantage. It's a dual-purpose tool that earns its space, and then some. You can apply it directly to a cleaned wound and cover it. It's a trick as old as the hills. Let's not forget the psychological boost. Survival isn't just about physical endurance, it's a mental game. When you're eating bland, repetitive meals day after day, your morale can plummet. A little bit of sweetness, a taste of something comforting and familiar, can make a world of difference. Drizzling honey on some oats or stirring it into a hot drink can lift your spirits and remind you of normal times. It's a small luxury that provides a massive mental edge when you need it most. So, when you're at the store, walk past the tiny plastic bears. Look for the big glass jars of raw, pure honey. Get several. Tuck them away in the back of a cool, dark cupboard. They are your secret stash of energy, medicine, and comfort. While others are fighting over flour, you'll have jars of liquid gold that will outlast you. It's one of the smartest and most overlooked items you can possibly stockpile. Next up is a substance so fundamental, so vital to human life, that entire civilizations have been built on it and wars have been fought over it. I'm talking about salt. Today, we take it for granted. It's on every table, in every kitchen. But in a long-term survival scenario, salt becomes as precious as gold. Your body cannot function without it. It is absolutely essential for regulating fluids, nerve function, and muscle contractions. Without enough salt, you'll suffer from cramps, dizziness, and eventually, total system failure. Most people think of salt simply as a seasoning, something to make food taste better. And they're right, it does. In a world where your diet might become monotonous, the ability to properly season your food is a huge morale booster. It can transform a bland bowl of grains or a piece of boiled meat into a satisfying meal. But its role as a flavor enhancer is secondary to its primary survival function. Salt is one of the oldest and most effective food preservatives known to man. For thousands of years before refrigeration, salt was the key to storing meat and fish for the long winter. Salting, or curing, draws moisture out of the food, creating an environment where bacteria cannot thrive. If you manage to hunt, fish, or otherwise procure a source of fresh meat, having a large supply of salt means you can preserve it for weeks or months, rather than having to consume it all at once. This turns a lucky catch into a long-term asset, a vital capability when food is scarce. When it comes to storage, salt is incredibly forgiving. Just like honey, it has an indefinite shelf life. Its only enemy is moisture, which can cause it to clump together. The solution is simple: store it in airtight containers. You can buy it in large bags or boxes and transfer it to sealed buckets or large glass jars with tight-fitting lids. Don't just buy the small shakers. Think bigger. Go for the 10-pound bags of canning salt, pickling salt, or pure sea salt. They are cheap and will last you an eternity. This is not an item to skimp on. You need salt for your body's basic functions. You need it to preserve other foods. And you need it to make your survival rations palatable. It's a multi-purpose workhorse of any serious stockpile. While others might have forgotten this basic building block of survival, you'll have a supply that ensures your health, extends your food resources, and keeps your spirits up. Stock up on salt. It's a non-negotiable. Now for another crystal that often gets a bad rap in our modern world of abundance: sugar. We're often told to cut back on it, but in a survival situation, the rules change dramatically. Sugar is pure, concentrated energy. When you are physically exhausted, cold, and mentally drained, your body craves quick calories to refuel. Sugar provides that faster than almost anything else. A spoonful of sugar or a hard candy can give you that critical burst of energy needed to push through a difficult moment. Think of it as a tool for managing your body's fuel gauge. When you're performing hard labor, chopping wood, carrying water, fortifying a shelter, you are burning through calories at an incredible rate. While complex carbohydrates are great for long-term energy, sugar is your emergency reserve. It hits your bloodstream fast, boosting your blood glucose and giving you the immediate power to keep going. It's also a powerful tool for staving off hypoglycemia if you've gone too long without a proper meal. Beyond its role as a quick energy source, sugar is a fantastic preservative, particularly for fruits. If you have access to an apple tree, berry bushes, or other fresh fruit, you can use sugar to make jams, jellies, and preserves. This is an age-old technique for capturing the harvest and storing it for the lean months. It transforms perishable fruit into a high-energy, vitamin-rich food source that can last for years in sealed jars. This process, known as sugaring, is a vital skill for long-term self-sufficiency. Like salt, sugar's main enemy is moisture, which can turn it into a solid, unusable block. The other threat is pests like ants. The storage solution is the same. Keep it in a cool, dry place, sealed in airtight containers. Large food-grade buckets with gamma seal lids are perfect for this. You can buy sugar in massive 25-pound bags for a very low cost. Both white and brown sugar work well. Brown sugar has a slightly higher moisture content, so it needs extra care, but its rich flavor can be a welcome addition. Don't underestimate the psychological impact of sweetness. A little bit of sugar can make a tough situation more bearable. It can be used to make a simple dessert, sweeten a bitter drink, or just be eaten on its own as a morale-boosting treat. In a world stripped of its usual comforts, this small pleasure can be a powerful motivator. It's a reminder of normalcy and a reward for a hard day's work. Stockpiling sugar isn't about indulgence. It's a strategic move to secure a source of fast energy, a preservation agent, and a critical tool for maintaining morale. Calories are king in a survival scenario, and honestly, nothing is more calorie-dense than fat. Gram for gram, fat provides more than twice the energy of carbohydrates or protein. It's the most efficient fuel you can store, but not all fats are created equal. Many common cooking oils, like vegetable or canola oil, have a relatively short shelf life and can go rancid within a year or two, tasting awful and, well, losing their nutritional value. That's why you need to be strategic and choose a stable oil, like coconut oil. Coconut oil is a superstar of the long-term pantry. When stored in a cool, dark place, solid coconut oil can last for years, even a decade or more, without going rancid. This is due to its high concentration of saturated fats, which are much more stable than the unsaturated fats found in many liquid oils. It's a reliable, long-lasting source of the essential fats your body needs for brain function, hormone production, and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Its uses go far beyond just being a source of calories. You can cook with it, bake with it, and add it to other foods to increase their energy content. A spoonful of coconut oil stirred into a bowl of oats or rice is a simple way to fortify a meal and keep you feeling full and energized for longer. It has a high smoke point, making it excellent for frying, should you be lucky enough to have something to fry. Its versatility in the kitchen is a huge plus, but the utility of coconut oil extends well beyond the kitchen. It's an excellent skin moisturizer, which is more important than it sounds. In a tough environment, your skin can become dry, chapped, and cracked, especially on your hands and feet. Cracks in the skin are open doors for infection, which can be a serious medical issue when you can't just run to the doctor. A small amount of coconut oil can soothe irritated skin, create a protective barrier, and help prevent dangerous infections. It can even be used as a base for making salves and balms. When you're buying it, look for large tubs of virgin, cold-pressed coconut oil. These are typically solid at room temperature. Store them in a cool, dark place like a basement or a back pantry. The temperature fluctuations of a garage might not be ideal. Having a few of these large tubs is like having cans of pure energy and a first aid kit for your skin all in one. It's a dense, multi-purpose survival item that provides fuel, health, and protection. Don't overlook the power of good, stable fat. If you need a food that ticks the boxes for calorie density, long shelf life, protein, and pure comfort, look no further than a simple jar of peanut butter. This is one of the most efficient survival foods you can stockpile. It's packed with calories, healthy fats, and a significant amount of protein, which is crucial for muscle repair and maintenance when you're exerting yourself physically. A single spoonful delivers a powerful punch of sustained energy. The beauty of peanut butter is its readiness. There's no cooking required, no preparation needed. In a situation where you're on the move, or you don't have the time or resources to light a fire, you can just open a jar and eat. It's instant, high-energy fuel. This makes it invaluable for your bug-out bag or for those moments when you are too exhausted to prepare a proper meal. It's a reliable, no-fuss source of nutrition that keeps you going. When you're choosing peanut butter for your stockpile, and di enor ensen you ben ar enbid, unsuitable buntai b nam abispir aberit selective. Many commercial brands are loaded with extra sugars, hydrogenated oils, and preservatives that can shorten their shelf life and reduce their nutritional quality. You want to look for the natural varieties. The ingredient list should be simple, just peanuts and maybe a little salt. These natural peanut butters will last for years, especially when unopened and stored in a cool, dark place. The oil in natural peanut butter will separate over time, with a layer forming on the top. This is perfectly normal and is not a sign of spoilage. It's actually a good sign, showing that it hasn't been filled with emulsifiers. All you need to do is stir it back in to restore the creamy consistency. Some people prefer to store the jars upside down to make this mixing process a little easier when they eventually open it. Buy it in large plastic jars, as they are less likely to break than glass. Finally, never underestimate the power of comfort food. Peanut butter is a taste of childhood, of normalcy. In a stressful, uncertain world, having something that is both delicious and familiar can be a huge psychological boost. It can be eaten on its own, spread on crackers, or added to other foods to improve their taste and nutritional profile. It's a dense, durable, and deeply comforting food. Stockpiling several large jars of natural peanut butter is one of the smartest and easiest preparations you can make. While fats and carbs provide the fuel, protein is what rebuilds your body. It's essential for maintaining muscle mass, repairing tissues, and keeping your immune system strong. In a survival situation, getting enough complete protein can be a major challenge. That's where canned meats become an invaluable part of your stockpile. They are cooked, ready to eat, and can provide that critical protein boost with zero preparation. The variety available is staggering, and you should aim for a mix. Canned tuna and salmon are excellent sources of protein and healthy omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for brain and heart health. They come packed in either water or oil. The ones packed in oil offer extra calories, which is a bonus. Canned chicken or turkey provides lean protein that can be eaten on its own or added to soups, stews, or rice to create a more substantial and balanced meal. Don't turn your nose up at things like Spam or other tinned luncheon meats. While they might not be gourmet, they are calorie-dense, have a very long shelf life, and are incredibly versatile. You can slice it and fry it, dice it and add it to eggs, or just eat it cold straight from the can. In a scenario where you've been working hard all day, a few slices of fried Spam can feel like a feast. It provides fat, protein, and salt. 3 things your body will be crying out for. Another fantastic option, often overlooked, is canned sardines. These little fish are nutritional powerhouses. They are packed with protein, omega-3s, calcium from their tiny edible bones, and vitamin D. They are cheap, come in small single-serving tins, and last for years. They're a perfect, self-contained nutritional package that you can throw in a pack and eat on the go. They are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can store. When stockpiling canned meats, check the expiration dates, but know that these are often best by dates. As long as the can is not bulging, leaking, or rusted through, the contents are likely safe to eat for many years past that date. Store them in a cool, dry place off the floor. Having a deep supply of various canned meats ensures you have access to high-quality, ready-to-eat protein, no matter what happens. It's the muscle-building foundation of a robust survival pantry. Survival isn't just about staying alive, it's about maintaining a semblance of your normal life. The psychological strain of a crisis can be as dangerous as the physical threats. Simple things like having milk for your oats or eggs for breakfast can provide an incredible sense of routine and comfort. This is where powdered and freeze-dried dairy and eggs become essential. They allow you to create familiar meals when fresh options are long gone. Powdered milk is a must-have. It's a good source of calcium, protein, and other vitamins. Reconstituted, it can be drunk on its own, poured over cereal or oats, or used in baking and cooking. It adds creaminess and nutritional value to soups and stews. For long-term storage, you want to look for non-fat powdered milk, as the fat in whole milk powder can cause it to go rancid more quickly. Stored in a sealed can in a cool, dry place, it can last for 20 years or more. Imagine waking up after a difficult night. You're cold, you're tired. The ability to make a hot cup of coffee or tea with a splash of milk in it is a simple act, but it can completely change your outlook for the day. It's a small piece of civilization that you can hold in your hands. This isn't about luxury, it's about mental resilience. It's about having the tools to fight off despair and maintain the will to keep going. That's what a can of powdered milk represents. Similarly, freeze-dried eggs are a game changer. Fresh eggs are one of the first things to disappear from stores, and they don't last long without refrigeration. Freeze-dried whole egg powder, on the other hand, can last for 10 to 15 years. You simply mix the powder with water to rehydrate it, and you can make scrambled eggs, omelets, or use it in any recipe that calls for eggs. It's an amazing source of high-quality protein and nutrients. Having these on hand means you can make a familiar breakfast of scrambled eggs, or baked bread or muffins if you have the other ingredients. It dramatically expands your cooking options beyond just boiling grains. Like the powdered milk, you want to buy these in large, number 10 cans that are hermetically sealed for maximum shelf life. Once opened, they should be used more quickly, so having several smaller cans can be a better strategy than one enormous one. These foods are your secret weapon for maintaining normalcy and nutrition when the world outside is anything but normal. In a long-term scenario, getting enough vitamins and minerals can be difficult, especially when fresh produce is unavailable. While multivitamin pills are a good idea, you can't overlook the value of whole food sources. This is where dried fruits come in. They're essentially fresh fruits with the water removed, concentrating their sweetness, nutrients, and flavor into a compact, shelf-stable package. They're nature's candy, but with a serious purpose. Dried fruits like raisins, apricots, dates, figs, and cranberries are packed with dietary fiber, potassium, and a host of essential vitamins and antioxidants. Fiber is incredibly important for digestive health, which can easily be disrupted by a sudden change in diet or stress. A handful of dried fruit can help keep your system regular and functioning properly, preventing a host of uncomfortable and potentially debilitating issues. They're a much more pleasant way to get fiber than choking down a flavorless supplement. They're also a fantastic source of quick and sustained energy. The natural sugars in dried fruit provide that immediate boost, much like honey or sugar, but the fiber content helps to slow down the absorption, leading to a more sustained energy release without the dramatic crash. This makes them a perfect snack for when you're on the move or performing physical tasks. A small bag of trail mix with dried fruits and nuts is a classic for a reason. It's portable, durable, and provides a balanced mix of energy sources. The morale boost from dried fruit is significant. Their intense sweetness is a welcome treat when other sweet foods are scarce. They can be eaten on their own as a snack, chopped up and added to oatmeal or baked goods, or even rehydrated in hot water to create a compote or sauce. This versatility allows you to add variety and flavor to what could otherwise be a very bland diet. A few chopped apricots in a bowl of rice can transform it from a chore into a pleasure. For storage, dried fruits need to be protected from moisture and pests. While they often come in bags, for true long-term storage, it's best to transfer them to airtight containers like glass jars or mylar bags with an oxygen absorber. Kept in a cool, dark, and dry place, they can last for several years. Stocking up on a variety of dried fruits ensures you have a delicious, multi-purpose source of energy, fiber, and vital nutrients for the long haul. Rice and pasta are what everyone runs for, but the truly prepared look to the whole, unprocessed grains. I'm talking about hard wheat berries and whole rolled oats. These are the foundational carbohydrates of a serious long-term food supply. Unlike processed flour, which has a short shelf life, whole wheat berries are living seeds. When stored properly, they can remain viable and nutritious for 30 years or more. They're a long-term investment in food security. Hard wheat berries are incredibly versatile, but they do require one extra piece of equipment: a grain mill. A good quality, hand-cranked grain mill is a non-electric tool that allows you to turn those hard berries into fresh flour whenever you need it. Freshly milled flour is more nutritious than store-bought flour, retaining all the goodness of the bran and germ. With it, you can make bread, flatbreads, tortillas, or thickened soups and stews. The berries can also be cooked whole like rice, sprouted for fresh greens, or cracked for a hearty porridge. Rolled oats are another cornerstone. While they don't have the same multi-decade shelf life as wheat berries, they're still incredibly stable, and will last for many years, especially when sealed correctly. Oats are a fantastic source of soluble fiber, which is great for heart health, and provides long-lasting, slow-release energy. A warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning can sustain you for hours of hard work. They require minimal cooking and are a comforting, filling, and nutritious start to the day. The key to unlocking the incredible shelf life of these grains is proper storage. You can't just leave them in the paper bags they come in. The gold standard is to buy them in bulk. 50-pound sacks are common, and repackage them into food-grade buckets lined with Mylar bags. Before you seal the Mylar bag, you add oxygen absorbers. These small packets remove the oxygen from the bag, which prevents spoilage and kills any insect eggs that might be present. This three-layer system, bucket, Mylar, oxygen absorber, is your fortress against time, moisture, and pests. This is the base of your food pyramid. While the other items on this list add nutrients, flavor, and variety, these whole grains provide the bulk calories that will form the core of your diet. They're the bread and butter, literally, of your survival plan. Learning to work with whole grains is a fundamental skill. It connects you to a more basic, resilient way of life, and ensures you have a supply of carbohydrates that will outlast almost any crisis. This last item might seem like a luxury, but I would argue it's an absolute necessity. It's not about calories or vitamins, it's about your mind. I'm talking about coffee and tea. In a high-stress, long-term survival situation, your mental state is your most important asset. Fatigue, despair, and low morale are silent killers. A simple, hot, caffeinated beverage can be a powerful weapon against them. For many people, the ritual of a morning cup of coffee is deeply ingrained. It signals the start of the day. It provides a moment of quiet reflection before the work begins. Taking that away in a crisis would be a significant psychological blow. The caffeine provides a real, measurable boost to alertness, focus, and physical performance. When you're running on little sleep and facing enormous challenges, that jolt of energy and clarity can be the difference between making a smart decision and a fatal mistake. Tea offers similar benefits. Black tea contains caffeine for alertness, while herbal teas like chamomile or mint can be incredibly calming and aid with sleep or digestion. Having a variety is a smart move. A hot cup of tea on a cold night, cupped in your hands, provides warmth and comfort that goes far beyond its temperature. It's a simple ritual that can soothe anxiety and provide a sense of peace and normalcy when everything else is chaotic. When it comes to stockpiling, you need to think in terms of quantity and longevity. For coffee, whole beans stored in a sealed, airtight container in a dark place will last much longer than ground coffee. You'll need a manual grinder to go with them. Instant coffee is another excellent option. It's lightweight, has a very long shelf life, and requires only hot water. For tea, individual bags sealed in their original foil or box will last for years. Loose leaf tea, stored in airtight tins, is also a great choice. Don't underestimate the value of these items as barter goods. In a world where comforts are scarce, a bag of coffee beans or a box of tea bags could be an incredibly valuable commodity. But their primary purpose in your stockpile is for you and your family. It's an investment in sanity, in alertness, and in the simple human pleasure of a comforting ritual. It's the fuel for your spirit, and in a real crisis, that's just as important as the fuel for your body. So, there you have it. 10 items that form the core of a truly resilient food supply. This isn't a shopping list for a single weekend trip. This is quiet armor, built piece by piece, over months and years. It's not about a frantic, one-time panic buy. It's about thoughtfully adding an extra jar of honey, a bag of salt, or a can of chicken to your cart each time you shop. Slowly, steadily, you build a fortress of security in your own home, a buffer against the unexpected. Your stockpile is your own business. The first rule of a survival pantry is that you don't talk about your survival pantry. Keep it private. Store these items correctly in cool, dry, and dark places like a basement, a closet, or the back of a pantry. Use the first in, First out method. Rotate your stock by using the oldest items first and replacing them with new ones. This keeps everything fresh and ensures you are familiar with the food you're storing. This is a living pantry, not a museum. Life can change in the blink of an eye. A storm, a job loss, a supply chain disruption. It doesn't take a global catastrophe to turn your world upside down. But with these foods tucked away, you won't have to join the panicked crowds. You'll have a calm confidence knowing you can provide for yourself and your family. Start small. Buy one extra thing this week. Build slow. Stay ready. Because the best stockpile is the one no one knows about. Until you need it.